Hello and welcome to some Gen 4 racing at Pocono. If this feels like deja vu, I don't blame ya. We just did a Gen 4 race at Pocono in the Diet Dr. Pepper Series Gen 4 edition, but this one is slightly different because this one occurs at Modern Pocono rather than Legacy Pocono, where that race took place. And I was not originally gonna record this one. I was signed up for this one because I wanted to get some more experience in the Gen 4. I did this last week as well. And, just trying to get better at this car because there's a lot of room for me to improve with it. But I realized that having modern Pocono rather than Legacy Pocono really does make quite a difference in how you drive this thing. I was shifting quite a bit in the Gen 4 at Legacy Pocono because of how bumpy the track was and the slower corner speeds. Felt like third gear was an option that you could take. One that I wanted to try to take a lot of the time, like in turn 1, to try to get extra rotation out of the car. But here with the repaved surface here at Pocono, you've got the corner speeds a little bit faster, and third gear not really a thing. So I figured with the way it drives just a bit differently, and the fact I didn't actually get to complete that race in the League Series, spoilers I guess if you haven't seen that one, I would go ahead and give this combo a try out here in officials. So hopefully we'll have a little bit better luck in this one, but I have a feeling if we weren't able to make it to the end in the league race, what are the chances in officials? But we're going to give it a try anyway and hopefully learn some more while we're here. Alright, well I suck. That's what I'm learning here. Tried to drive through that because lifting would have ruined the lap, because we got a big straightaway out there, but it feels like the track is a little less grippy than the practice I was in, because I could not get it to grip up there. So we're going to go ahead and restart. First lap is a wash, and we'll give it another go. Hopefully we don't mess that one up. Felt like I should have been in good shape. Felt like it was gripping up, and then it just lost all grip toward the exit of 1, so I guess the track temp probably is a little hotter than what I was practicing in, so a little bit less grip. We'll have to keep that in mind.
The leader's just done a 54.33.
And might have to underdrive it a little bit more for this lap, since gotta make sure this one actually counts.
The leader has just done a 54.23.
We are the #1 car in this one, which was a little bit surprising because I've lost, oh my god, now I can't even get a run to the line. I messed up the qualifying in the league race too, so I guess I'm just following up on that trend. And that doesn't feel very fast at all. Well, let's just try to get something in. Some sort of lap in. They're 54.2 is where they're at right now. I'm all over the place. I swear I can run practice and everything feels just fine, and then I get out here for qualifying and start farting all over the place. I don't know what's wrong with me. Struggling to get it to grip up, but alright, I guess this will be our lap. Where are we at? 54.2. Okay, alright. That was better than I thought it was going to be for sure. Felt like I completely blew that lap. Okay, so we're P2 right now. That's okay. I mean, it's not going to matter too much with the way the draft is. It was a hot mess, even in the league race where we're always so clean. I left before it happened, but there was a big one near the end of that race that took a lot of guys out, and we had way more cautions than we normally do in that series. So it's going to be interesting here. And officials, but we'll see what happens. Always practice a green flag pit stop just in
What's your
case.
speed?
The officials are telling
That'll
us they
get the
won't
job
accept the way
done.
you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again.
We'll see
Front
what
left,
happens.
182.
You know, it could race a little bit
Front right,
differently with
201. Rear
the
left,
smoother surface, but
205. Right rear,
I don't know if it's going to be
197.
better or worse necessarily.
That's the end of the
Oh,
session.
thank goodness.
P3.
P3, we don't have to start P2. Heck yeah. Thank you, Mr. McKee2, for getting P2. We got Tyler Gibbs in P4. Is that Toyota Tyler Gibbs? Isn't there like a Toyota executive named Tyler Gibbs? Probably not, but you never know, I guess. And we got 25 cars here in a 2.6K strength of field coming up. 50 laps ahead of us.
2 Fahrenheit. The air temp is
Get
75.
session. Last lap ready. 30 laps of fuel estimated, so
The estimated
we will
SOS
have to
is
fill up the car with some fuel at some point.
643.
As is always the case here in the Gen 4 series. It's probably going to be under yellow.
Half the field is on the grid.
Half the field is on the grid. We've only got 2 sets of tires, so we're going to have to be smart about how we use those. Got a lot of laps and not a lot of tires to put on the car. I think I'll just be happy if I can survive to the end, because I have the feeling we're going to see a lot of 3 wide, 4 wide, etc. I've also moved back my field of view just a little bit. I want to try to ease myself into maybe moving it back a little bit, because this is what I've always run and I feel most comfortable with. But the accident in the league race might have been avoided if I could see just a little bit better out of the right side over here. So I only did a couple degrees back on the field of view. It's probably not even noticeable, but you know, we'll move that back a little bit. Maybe that'll be the difference maker in trying to avoid a similar wreck.
You have 2.
And I'll probably do another couple clicks once I get used to this one, and maybe just kind of ease myself into it, getting ourselves a more complete view in front of us, and hopefully not even notice. So P3, very happy with that starting position. I really thought that lap was not going to be good, especially after we had to abort the first lap.
1 to go. Next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 3 in the inside lane.
Hopefully we don't get too many yells here, Pocono. Very long pace laps. But I'm not too optimistic. If you saw the A-Open race I did at Pocono a couple weeks back and how awful that was, I'm worried we'll see something similar here, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we'll be able to get spread out a little bit. Seems unlikely with the way the draft is, but
driver, you aren't the real 56. Say that again. You ain't the real 56 driver. I am right hooking you into the grandstand.
I don't get what they're talking about. But P3 starting spot. Hopefully the guys behind don't try to take us 3 wide right off the start, but if they do, we'll just react to it, try to hold our line. Do the best we can do. We'll be watching this number 3 Ford in front of us make the launch.
Get ready, going green.
50 laps here at Modern Pocono in the Gen 4.
Post car is off, time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Okay, he does not have a good launch. And we're getting taken 3 wide. I don't know why I ever expected anything differently.
Fuel hole, clear, 2 wide. low.
So we start P3 and then we end up P5 by the time we get to the first turn because we were checking up for the 3.
Clear high.
Alright, big draft
Inside.
from the guys behind.
Keep high. Still there at the bottom. Still there.
Alright, somehow survive all that. This guy's driving into the wall and straight away.
The next
Not really what you
leader.
want to do.
Still there at the bottom.
He's got that power-up lubricants though, so he's got the side lubricated of his car. So he can hit that wall and it'll slide right off.
Clear inside. Car inside.
Back off early so we don't run him over into one.
Clear.
Okay, check up here. Run over the 3. Looks like the 3 is gonna go look to it inside, not really doing it though. Ideally, I'd like to be patient, take my time, wait for opportunities, and not do too much side by side since we got a lot of laps to kill here, but I have the feeling if I don't take certain opportunities, we're going to get run over from behind.
The leader is just 54.27. The car in front is just posted at 54.10.
Things are actually going pretty well so far, though. They're battling up there up front. I think that 17's still rubbing against that wall with all his lubricant. They're too wide through the tunnel turn. That's never really that advisable.
Car outside.
Hello?
Still there. Hold your line. Still
Nice.
there.
Good job.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
Yeah, just being side by side here is really just not us in a bad spot. I don't know why this 17 is really slowing himself down, and he's wrecking himself.
Oh,
wrecking.
What on earth was that? He's turned himself onto the guy.
Pit road is closed right now.
23, what are you doing? Hit the
He
brake.
tried to slide right in there with his lubricant and it did not work.
Somebody trying to get in line and they weren't clear. Dude, that was gnarly, huh?
Ah, you're good, man.
Gonna need more of that lubricant if you're gonna slide into a group that small.
You guys really rely on that spotter to make moves like that?
I mean, I kind of made a weird move off the 3 on the first lap. I didn't think it
Oh, we're back to third. That's where we started.
Behind car number 12.
I was just reading that dude's comment. He said he heard outside too late. But
No damage.
Speed
Car
is-
looks
We somehow have no damage. We got hit on the right side pretty good. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, the draft is just so absurd.
okay. I don't guess I've ever paid attention to that.
field going into 2. Or if you're a 5-turn Pocono believer, they're going into 5-turn turn 3.
The draft is so absurd, it's hard to even judge. People get up on you so fast, I kind of don't even blame you for the catching speed there.
And how can it be a 5-turn when there's really 3 turns, so it would be a 6-turn
Pit
track?
road is now open.
Pits are open.
Guess turn 2
Well, no,
only
turn
counts as
2 is
one.
based off Indianapolis, and that's one turn at Indianapolis.
Too early to pit. This
Yeah,
guy's
but you
faking
gotta
it
make
though,
some
so I guess
rules
we'll try to get
for,
him to actually commit to that.
for the turns, and you gotta make it 2 turns.
Jetstar 6, car.
Some people went in behind us. 3 probably has damage, that's probably why he did that.
That's dumb.
Oh, an early end for the 17 there. It looked like he was having trouble kind of holding it straight. The way he was kind of rubbing up against the wall, or maybe that was just... I don't think that was just his internet or anything. I wonder if he might benefit from turning a steering ratio down, because these cars feel super floaty to me unless I use a lower steering ratio. Normally I run 12 to 1 and everything, but this car I've been running 10 to 1 just because without it, it feels not as responsive. So I almost feel like, I wonder if he might try a lower steering ratio just to feel more stable, because he was looking kind of floaty on the straightaways, and maybe that might have contributed to not being able to be as quick with his hands and such if he wanted to fall in line there. But I think it's mostly just this huge draft and the closing speed you get. He probably felt he had time and there just wasn't enough. But we're pretty lucky we didn't get any major damage. We got a 4X from it, unfortunately, but it says the car's clean, so that's good news. Hopefully we can get a better launch this time. I'm not really too interested in pulling along next to somebody unless they really mess up the start. I feel like I lose a lot of spots because of that, and super speedway racing and stuff like this, because I'm just like, I really don't want to have to change lanes on the restarts, but I don't know. I just don't like driving that way. I don't drive aggressive enough, I guess, sometimes. Looks like we can smash the gas pretty good. Second gear. Don't have to worry too much about that. Have to make it to about lap 28 or something probably to be within the fuel window to the end. So there was no thought of that either. Really no reason to pit unless you have damage, which the 3 definitely did. He's back there in 24th now. Wonder if he was able to get that all fixed, or how bad it was or wasn't. Thankfully that didn't feel too bad, that pace length, because going down into the grass. Felt like we didn't have to be out here too long, but it's probably because I had a lot to think about after nearly getting caught in that wreck. We'll be going with 43 to go, still a lot of race to do. Maybe my goal should just be to make it farther than I did in the league race. I think we made it to like lap 30 something.
11, you play any games on the start, and I'm gonna wreck you.
Who were we wrecking? I don't know, man.
Boy, you sound like a real badass.
Eight car is in.
Just left.
Just saying.
Green, green. Back in third. Keep hustling.
Accident
Behind
behind
12.
Out.
Why are we wrecking
Pit road
before we even get to the first corner?
You see why I was hanging back?
We think that Ellis has stacked it.
Man, what? Hey,
Alright, well, this is going to be terrible, isn't it?
Jetstar 12, car.
I was waiting for someone to spin the tires like that. All right, Luke, would you like damage report?
Jetstar 12, car.
No one cares.
Caution, it's closed.
It's John. I already know it's John.
Now we gotta do a bunch more
Right rear
pacing.
junk, right front wheel looks
Pace
screwed,
car is
and
in.
you have the
Turn
front
one.
bumper
Race
gone.
car speed is 73 miles per
Hey,
hour.
Trenton, how's your view?
How are people spinning up the tires? Are people trying
Hey,
first
but
gear?
42 laps to go.
I basically flat-foot it in second gear and it was fine.
Hey, I don't know what happened, man. The guy didn't go, and he turned off my nose.
I think a lot of people just do not know how to do single file restarts either.
Pace car is in. Turn 2.
Seems to cause a lot more problems than it should.
I don't know. I mean, I just got slammed into the back of.
Got a long way to go to catch the pace car.
I'm not one of those guys that's in a big giant hurry to pass the whole field on the first corner. So I always lay back and try to give room. But I got wrecked for it.
Pace car is in. Turn 3.
Guy in front of us,
Car number 12.
oh, never mind. I was gonna say, Tyler Gibbs in front of us has a Chevy, so he must not be the Toyota guy, but
Yeah, I can't
there is
do
no
it. I
Toyota
tried
in the
to
Gen
come to
4,
a
so I
stop
guess that wouldn't really
and
tell us
tried to
anything.
get that. Nearly spun out in the
Car
process.
number 12.
Catch stop 12. Car.
That would be pretty awkward. High tier Toyota guy.
Hey, I guess a little patience
Caught
went a long way there.
red-handed on iRacing driving something that's not a Toyota.
You need to close the gap to the
The
guy ahead.
controversy. So I guess we'll try it again once we actually
Anyway, 22. Yeah, nah, I wasn't
this
laying
going.
back past you. I was just laying back so we didn't wad up getting down in the first corner.
wish more people were like the 11 and weren't trying to make it 4 wide into the first turn. Feel like we'd get better races that way, but I mean, they didn't even make it to the first turn, so maybe not. Well, now what are we going to talk about while we do all these pace laps? Looks like we got a little bit of cloud cover. Get a cooler track. 12 really likes driving down there on the apron.
Actual worst attempt
Turn
at a
2.
restart I've ever seen in my life.
Pocono's looking pretty good. I think it's one of the updated tracks, right?
I mean, I get you want to hang back, but if you're going to hang back and not go on the start, you should probably drop to the inside. Because some of us want to race.
Okay. Try this again. We'll have 39 laps to go
Racing
on
happens
green
after
next time
the
around.
restart. When the green flag drops, the bullshit
One
stops,
left to
man.
green.
Get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
You know, maybe
I'm
if this is a
going
total
back and
disaster,
looking at
it'll
it.
at least make
Why do
the
you hit the brakes?
league race look
green?
pretty good still in comparison, even though we wrecked a
You
lot.
already have a half a second to the guy in front of you. Why do you then slam on the brake pedals? What? 11 car, what are you doing?
What's happening?
Well, first of all, you're not my father, so settle down with all that bass in your voice. Second, I was in the wrong gear.
We were
Nobody
in the
hits
wrong
the
gear.
brake on the restart.
You're not helping your argument at all. Okay, well, y'all have a good night. Thanks, 11. Figure out what gear you're in next time.
You're welcome, pork chop.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of snark in this race already. We're only on lap 11.
You really not know how to spell fentanyl?
Fentanyl.
What the hell is fentanyl?
Well, at least got some entertainment for the pace laps. But it's back to racing here in one more corner. Let's see if we can make it to turn 1 this time.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Pace car
Both
is
cars
just
off.
left.
Time to do your job. Green flag, green flag.
Alright. Get launched. Not gonna pass the 12. He's gonna pass the 6 though.
22 missed a shift or something, watch out.
Still missing shifts back
I
there.
don't know what the hell that was.
12's nearly drifting up into the 6.
He must be all fucked up on that Nile. That Nile got me. I was stuck between 3rd and 4th.
Oh my god, we nearly got taken out by the 2. Really drove in hard. Driving really soft. Oh my goodness, man.
Outside.
Slaps the wall. Have no choice but to get to his inside.
Still there. The next car's the leader. Stay low. Still there. Outside, clear. Outside.
So we're gonna lose a spot because we're out in the draft because we had to avoid the guy slamming the wall.
Outside.
It's my own skill issue, I guess. I gotta check up these guys front. And the 2's running over the 12 or something.
Outside.
Yikes.
Still there. Still there. You're up top, 3 wide. Still high. Clear. Caution. Yellow flag. They want you.
Really, man?
Still fine. Pit road is closed. Past the 2 car. It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power. Past the 18
Pace
car.
car is
Your
out.
car has too much
It's
damage.
closed.
We've got to fix it. Past the 24 car. Past the 23 car. Past the
Catch up
23
to car
car.
number 12.
So somehow, oh, 14, I'm gonna go to your inside. Somehow getting
Pace car
clipped
speed
by
is
everybody in that
81
crash and I
miles
got
per
no
hour.
damage. I'll take it.
Man, we got something going on with this car.
You need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Pace car going into 3. Or 2, I mean. Pace car going into 2.
The pace car is in.
So the
turn
guy
2.
just drives like I'm not on his outside.
Hey, Six, can you tell me what the front of my car looks like, how bad it is?
Past the 13 car. Past the 24 car. Past the 5 car. Past the 3 car. Past the 16 car.
Pace car's in. Turn 3.
Well, can you tell me what the damage looks like on the front
We're
of my
under
car?
caution. Pits are
Past
closed.
the 4 car. Pit road's open.
What's yellow? Pits are
I
open.
don't know why we're getting all these spots back.
Past the 19 car. Past the 18 car. Past the 2 car. Past the 18 car. Past the 21 car.
Did the 12 just hit the barrel?
Past the 9 car. Past the 8 car.
Yeah,
Left the 12 car bike.
We
You
need
had
to
the
allow
position
car
when the
number
yellow flag
12
came
to
out.
pass.
One car, you need to pit the right front, turn to the right, dragon.
Oh, believe me, I'm aware. I'm working on it. I had to catch up to everybody first. It, for some reason, gave me all these spots back when it definitely should not have.
10-4. You able to see what kind of front end damage I have?
Yeah, I'll take a look.
Catch up to car number 12.
Catch the 12 car.
So, Colton's gonna pit, right?
Yeah, we just went over that. You're, it's pretty scuffed up there. I don't know, aero's pretty important here, but it's not the worst. It's probably optional, if anything.
I just want to come up and look at something. You know, no, he didn't wreck, guys. His picture just forgot to tighten the wheel.
Dang, crew chief's gonna get that suspension.
I don't know, what was the rule for that in 2003?
Death by hanging, I think.
We need to catch up to car number 12.
Alright, well, we're pitting. It's probably terminal, to be honest, but...
Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again to get to the end.
Okay, well, we'll see if it's terminal. We'll fix as much as we
So
can.
what position on back is on fresh tires?
10,
Doesn't matter.
5, 3, 2, 1.
You guys are
Right
really
here.
popping off thinking you could save 2 laps.
That all started going into the corner.
I saved my last marriage.
Yep. I remember. When you ran into the back of the guy, or
I didn't.
too much damage, we're done.
Front right.
We'll take a look.
The marriage
Maybe
comments
he
way
has
better.
a good reason. I don't know what he's trying to say there. Like, yeah, no kidding, it sure did. I mean... I don't see why that prevents you from lifting.
Let's go, guys. What are y'all doing? My pedals fell off my stand, guys. I'm sorry. My pedals just fell off my stand. I'm trying to get that fixed.
God, what a disaster.
Maybe
this
you should
race
worry
is.
less about the people behind you. on tires, huh?
We did not make it.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My
We did
pedals
not make it
literally
as
fell
long
off
as the
my
league
stand.
race.
I don't know what I was supposed to do
Green
there.
flag, green flag.
All
We,
that
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, hope we get a chance to race again in the future and make up for it, have a good race instead. I guess he figured he was probably clear, and when it went to clear himself, pretty aggressive for lap 13, especially when we're all just kind of trying to take it easy. I'm just waiting back there behind these guys because I know the draft is going to keep us up without any issue. And that's why, like, everyone's going kind of easy. And so the 2 drives in really hard. Because I guess he's just not getting the memo that we're not trying to go crazy. Because just being side by side with people at this point, you're just going to be out of the draft. And so you're going to be... It's like being put in the sucker hole at a super speedway. You're just going to go backward. And so here I'm like, alright, well, I guess, you know, he's on the inside. I'll go ahead and get around him because I'll get in the draft here. And he'll go back because he made a mistake, but he tried to sneak in front, and there was no room. And so a bunch of people get taken out, and our car is irreparable once again. Pocono is not going very well for me this week. So I mean, it is what it is. Maybe we'll have the chance to race the guy again in the future. I mean, he's got an A4.7, so he's probably a pretty good racer. He just made a mistake, so won't judge him too much for this one instant. We will take a look at the other accidents leading up to ours. Here we are getting a... Oh, yeah, he was the one going around us at the start. Why did I get a... Oh, right, because I was stuck behind this guy who's like... he had like a little weird shift right there, so I kind of lost my momentum. I lost a lot of momentum there, so I don't blame him for that either. Lap 3... Just some majorly different speeds through turn 2 there. Looked like 15 kind of missed the mark a little bit, and then the 19 kind of came into his racing line, but the 15 was taking a really weird line, so kind of hard to predict there. At 4, this is where the 17 clears himself. That is the word of the day, or the...
What are you doing?
That's just what we're doing today. 17 clears himself. We didn't get hit nearly as hard as I thought we did. 17 not quite able to slide in there with his power-up lubricant.
Actually, really, really bad, bro.
So we survived that one, but didn't get to make it much longer. I just don't get it, man. Like, there's really no reason to be that aggressive, right? Like, even if you thought you were clear, like, you know it's really close. And it's lap 4.
Hey,
so why even roll those dice, right? That's what I'm thinking, especially when you've got a guy behind you that's going to help your draft a little bit anyway, and you'll have the preferred line, well, preferred-ish line going into 1, like, you might be able to figure it out there. I don't quite understand the need to force that,
Matt, are you
because this can happen. And that's a whole lot worse than not getting in line at the end of the front straight on lap 4. Right? Risk versus reward there. But that's coming from someone who's admittedly not the most aggressive driver.
Pace power is off of 1.
And could be better.
Off of 1.
This is what they were saying to the 11. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure why he's that far back. He was like, I'm just wanting to take it easy. Like, okay, yeah, but you're in 5th place, 6th place. Yeah, sorry that happened. Should have left you more room. So, yeah, like, I understand the sentiment. I didn't know he was that far back. That's crazy. That's way too far back. Like, that's just rude to the rest of the field. Like, look how bad this is. This is like IndyCar levels of poor pacing. Like, I understand that. Like, what the... These guys have almost the same name. That confused me for a second. I hear what that one guy was saying. Like, I understand wanting to hang back or wanting to be patient, but, like, get out of the way for the other guys if you're going to be that cautious, especially if you're going to be in the wrong gear, which he also was. Like, obviously that's a mistake, but that's a pretty bad mistake. And then, like, all these guys just getting taken out from it. Understandably frustrated. So lots of guys taken out there. And he says he was fighting up the track. I mean, who am I to tell you how to drive? So that's why I'm not going to be telling them, like, why didn't you lift, you dummy? Like, I'm not going to be like that. But, like, if I'm in that situation and I know it's going to be that close, it's kind of like with the other guy trying to fit into the line. Like, is the risk versus reward worth it here? Like, I know I'm going to be cutting it close, so do I just lift off? And maybe it'll suck to be out of the draft for one straightaway on lap 13. But we've got 37 more laps to go after this. We'll probably be fine. You know what I mean? So why do we want to roll these dice? Why not just lift if the guy's on your outside or really, really close to it? You know, take the hit and then get back into that draft and you'll be fine, you know? But when you do that risk versus reward roulette game and you come up tails, you know, I'm not the only one that was taken out with that. That two's got destroyed as well. So he's only hurting himself by doing that. So even if you're wanting to be an aggressive, assertive, selfish driver, which is sometimes what it takes to be good, unfortunately, even if you want to be that, I mean, you can be selfish by not wanting to wreck your own car. I don't know. Just my thoughts on that one. I'm obviously biased because that's me dying right now on your screen. But is what it is. I don't know what's going on there. I know that we took a while to get up there. iRacing should not have given me my spot back.
Guys,
I had a right front tire that was not working.
I'm scared.
I was doing my best to get up there as quick as I could without crashing. And then we're dooring each other on the straightaway. What are we doing?
I am on the same game plan. I was doing that same thing that last run. I got run over
So,
basically. I was just waiting for
what are
them
we
to
looking
happen.
at here? The
There
16
was.
gets a run on the 22 because the 22 hits the wall.
I have a Phantom 4X.
So he gets to his inside and the 22 just comes down and hits him. And then the 22 just comes down and hit him. And then the 22 continues to hit him. And then the 22 continues to hit him.
I'm still here.
And then, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, me too. I got a 4X on that last one for avoiding it.
It's funny, like, people think, like, oh, I'm Dale Earnhardt. I'm going to have the Dale Earnhardt scheme.
I just realized
Dale Earnhardt would
top
throw you in a
13,
lake
where's
if you,
everyone else?
if you drove him like that. Like, what on earth, man? What a tool. Then we got some more, wow, that looked familiar. Not nearly as, ours wasn't nearly this bad, but the 10 just trying to clear himself off the 3. Wow, these guys are terrible. What is the 10 doing? I'm not sad to see Fail Earnhardt on his roof right now. But, like, what is this? This did make the league race look so much better.
The pace car is off. Be ready.
I was half joking when I was talking about that, but, like,
Green flag. Green flag.
what is this?
Go around me on the inside. Go around. I'm staying high.
And we're caught up. I don't think we need to see any more of that.
What more?
This
On the right,
this
15
bit of
is down
nonsense.
the lead.
So I think that'll do it for this one. No race results yet because the race is not over. So that'll be that. Didn't make it through another Pocono race. It was my fault for thinking we
Okay,
could
Colton, keep an eye on
that we
yours.
could
Traffic
get a
is
better
creeping
race
up.
here. We'll probably lose about 79 iRating according to Race Lab. Probably lose our A499 with our 8X, but is what it is, I guess. Here I am trying to learn the Gen 4 a little bit more, but I don't think I learned anything. But hope you enjoyed it for what it was. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.